What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So these two players right here, Lou Williams on the right, Jamal Crawford on the left, are the only players in the history of the NBA, the only players in the history of the NBA, to win the Sixth Man of the Year award 3 times. Right? Jamal Crawford won the award in 2010, 2014, and 2016. Lou Williams won it in 2015 and back-to-back in 2018 and 2019. Well, Lou Williams recently spoke with TMZ and made a case for himself and Jamal Crawford to be inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts, per a tweet from Ball Don't Lie's official Twitter account. So I'm assuming he actually said this. Alright? This is on fadeawayworld.net. I definitely think we are Hall of Famers. We contributed to the game. What the fuck is this? I definitely think we all Hall of Famers. We are. Learn how to fucking speak properly. Jesus. Lou Williams, who's 36, played for 6 teams. The Philadelphia 76ers, the Los Angeles Clippers, Atlanta Hawks, Lakers, Raptors, and Rockets across his 17 seasons in the NBA. He averaged 13.9 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 3.4 assists per game across 1,123 regular season games. Meanwhile, Jamal Crawford played for 9 different teams in his 20 seasons in the NBA. He averaged 14.6 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 3.4 assists per game in 1,327 regular season games played in the pros. Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford can each make a compelling argument for why they deserve to be inducted into the Hall. They had long careers and they were 2 of the best bench players in the history of the game. Okay, this is my thing about that. If you're going to put these guys in the Hall of Fame, Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford, then there are players who are not in the Hall of Fame because the bar used to be much higher 10, 15, 20, 25 years ago, or even more so further back, who aren't in the Hall of Fame. Because if you're going to start putting these guys in the Hall of Fame, then we're going to have to really start, I'm going to really start pitching the bitch about this shit. I'm going to really start pitching the bitch about this. Because if you're going to put Lou Williams in the Hall of Fame, let's look at something. Sixth Man of the Year award. And that's his NBA accolades. Sixth Man of the Year award 3 times. Not talking about college, just basketball, just pros, right? 15,593 points, 2,484 rebounds, 3,789 assists. Now, I'm not going to mention Jamal Crawford. I'm not going to mention him. But I'm looking at Lou Williams because he's the one that said this. And let's look at Tom Chambers. Tom Chambers is the first player to score 20,000 points who's not in the Hall of Fame. Tom Chambers, 4-time NBA All-Star, NBA All-Star Game MVP in 87, 2 times All-NBA second team, Phoenix Suns Ring of Honor, 20,049 points, 18 points per game. So if Tom Chambers is not in the Hall of Fame, and he's a 4-time All-Star, then how in the fuck is Lou Williams consider himself a Hall of Fame? Or Jamal Crawford? Let's look at Antoine Jameson. Antoine Jameson, 2-time NBA All-Star, NBA Sixth Man of the Year Award winner, NBA All-Rookie Second Team. I'm just naming the NBA honors. 20,042 points, 18.4 points per game, right? 7.5 rebounds, 1.6 assists per game. Remember, he's the one that famously had that back-to-back 50-point game burst with the Warriors. I think one of those games, he and Kobe both had 50. It was the first time Kobe scored 50. Jameson had 51. Kobe had 51. I think the Warriors won that game. I think it was sometime in the 2000-2001 season. So let's see another guy that has 20,000 career points. Let's go with what's his name? Joe Johnson. Seven-time NBA All-Star, All-NBA third team, NBA All-Rookie second team. Those are the NBA honors. 20,407 points, 16 points per game, 5,059 rebounds, 4 rebounds per game, 5,001 assists, 3.9 assists. So how can you argue those guys, especially Lou Williams, but not Joe Johnson, who was never really, if you look at it, never was even comfortable being a starter. Always come off the bench. 9 different teams in 20 years, or 7 different teams in 17 years, whatever. Like, I mean, there's something off with that. Terry Cummings, previously considered not quite good enough a career to be in the Hall of Fame. 2-time NBA All-Star, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, 1982-83 NBA Rookie of the Year, NBA All-Rookie first team 83, 19,460 points, 8,630 rebounds, 1,255 steals, 16.4 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, 1.1 steals per game. As a matter of fact, if you look at the first 10 years of his career, Terry Crawford had a Hall of Fame trajectory: 21.3 points, 8.7 rebounds, 2.4 assists, 49% shooting from the floor, before he suffered that devastating, I think it was a knee injury in 1992. I can keep going with this. Let's check out Eddie Johnson. Either we're lowering the bar too much, or we're going to have to start putting in a lot of these previous guys who were considered borderline in. 19,202 points, 16 points per game, 4,832 rebounds, 4 rebounds per game, assists 2,550, 2.1 assists per game. NBA Sixth Man of the Year, 1989. One of the great clutch performers of his generation. Glenn Rice. He's not a Hall of Famer. Now, how can you justify putting in Lou Williams and Jamal Crawford, but not Glenn Rice? NBA champion, 3-time NBA All-Star, NBA All-Star Game MVP 97, All-NBA second team 97, All-NBA third team 98, NBA All-Rookie second team 1990, NBA three-point contest winner 1995. This is something I'm adding that I already know is a fact that's not listed. Led the NBA in scoring after the All-Star break during the 96-97 season. 18,336 points, 18.3 points per game, 4,387 rebounds, 4.4 rebounds per game, 2,097 assists, 2.1 assists per game. And one more guy I want to talk about, because there's a lot of people I can name. But one guy I got to mention, Walter Davis. You're trying to tell me they're better players than Walter Davis? 6-time NBA All-Star, 2-time All-NBA second team, NBA Rookie of the Year, NBA All-Rookie first team, number 6 retired by the Phoenix Suns, 19,521 points, 18.9 points per game, 3,878 assists, 3.8 assists per game, 1,280 steals, 1.2 steals per game. Let's look at his prime years. He was considered the Reggie Miller of the 1970s and early 80s. Let's look at something from 1977 to 1990. Walter Davis, 19.8 points per game, 3.1 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.3 steals, 51.6% shooting from the floor, 84.8% from the charity stripe. For his career, 51.1% shooting and 85.1% from the line. Now, I say all that to say this. How in the world are those guys Hall of Famers? But the people I'm mentioning, they haven't never been voted into the Hall of Fame. Either we're going to have to raise the bar again and be realistic, or if you're letting all these mediocrities, we got to let all these people who are clearly better players into the Hall of Fame. Because if they're Hall of Famers, then LaMarcus Aldridge is the Hall of Fame. 19 points, 8.1 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 20,558 points, almost 9,000 rebounds. Come on, we got to be realistic here, man. And I'm not dissing these guys, but we're getting, the agenda is real now. It's getting real ridiculous.